Dr. Gedenji, Dr. Peter Gedenji. So Dr. Peter Gedenji encouraged me to attend this conference, shared with me like this is a conference where you can grow, you can learn how to do a lot of academic stuff, at the same time getting connected to people from home and particularly East Africa. And I was like, okay, this is something worth trying. And then I went there, met other people like Dr. Kefa Otiso, Dr. Koti, and of course other friends like Wairongo who I met there for some time, and they're like that was the time they were like presenting, and I'm like, oh yeah, so the students can also do this thing, and I've never looked back since then. The fact that it's a Kenyan Professional Scholars Association, I like meeting people, particularly people from, generally, we call it Kenya, but it's not Kenya, it's just like East Africa, but mostly Kenyans, meeting people from Kenya who have come to the diaspora, studied, doing very wonderful things, very innovative things, and then sharing the notes. That's part of the thing that really makes me to want to go there more and more and actually know what people are doing in different areas of other than the area that you're doing. It's interesting when you have scholars from the same country like spread all over like a wide array of disciplines coming together in 2 days to present. That is a rich experience. I think that's one of the reasons why I keep on going back to KESSA. It makes the other reason is it makes me feel like at home. So anytime I go there, I feel like I'm going home. I'm going to meet people from home. We have people who are coming from Kenya in that conference, and meeting them, it gives us some fresh kind of I don't know how to call it, fresh kind of inspiration to want to know what is happening back home, and them wanting to know what is happening in the US, and then that kind of sharing really enriches our experiences, and that's we keep on just sharing and having a good time together. The other part that makes me go back to KESSA, they give the time I went to KESSA, I was a student. And it was a good opportunity for me to build my professionalism in terms of presenting. Some of us had never presented in conferences, and it's a humble way of beginning, like a friendly way of you being trained how to present, you get a very friendly critique, if I may call it friendly critique, because people will just give you a very good, positive kind of feedback where you need to improve or what you need to do, and relevant to the kind of background you are from, and that is really encouraging if you're a student. And then for professional people who are not students, it can be a good way of mentoring other people. We've seen people being a student or coming from a student point of view and seeing professors who have really attained or achieved a lot in the profession or in the field. You would want to know what they did or what strategies they used to attain to attain their achievement. I've seen several professors getting achievement awards, not only here but also at home. They go back home and they initiate projects, and you will want to actually connect with them because you want to be part of the achievement. I mean, you only want to be part of the failure part. So when they start out, they initiate projects back home and here, and they get a lot of achievement award. I want also to be part of that, and I want to really emulate them. And that's what I mean by getting mentors who can mentor me and help me grow professionally. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can really say that there is that strong connection between me and my people, and the kind of atmosphere or environment of presentation. That makes me feel like I want to keep on going, because I get a friendly audience, or I get people who are really willing to listen to me, or to even mold me, or even to give me very genuine suggestions. That is, to me, that is very, very important. Getting that environment where I can grow in a very friendly way, attaining a lot of that's, to me, that's very, very important. And then something else, there is normally we normally have events, social events, networking events. After the conference, work without play can make Tom a dull boy. So, so we have those social events. After the conference, we go to dinner, we eat, and we play music. I mean, other than just knowing people in a professional way, you also need to know their social part of life. So, and this is something that you cannot really know in one sitting. You need to sit somewhere in a relaxed kind of environment, like a restaurant, or even a small social event where you listen to music, you have a drink or two, and then people open up and they start talking. That to me, that makes me like I feel like I'm knowing a lot of people. Those people I never had an opportunity to present to them, or those people I met in the conference, but we are not really very open to talk more other than the professional part. So when we go to the social event in the evening, or during the day tours, the last day when we have the day tours of like touring the town, depending with what town we are going. In Alabama, I remember we toured around Bowling Green. We also toured around Bowling Greens. Those are the things that will make you really know people, other than just the professional lifestyle. You'll know their social part when talking in a social setup. Sure, absolutely. I mean, right now we are planning to attend KESSA Atlanta, because I missed the last one, and this is going to be the 10th anniversary.
Yes.
And I'm not missing that, and I'm planning to also encourage other people, students who have never attended. I know there are a couple of students who have never attended the conference, and I will encourage them to attend this, and I know it might be their turning point of them attending more events, more KESSA events.
Tell me about the Rakanini. What is this?
It's not that. I mean, it's a simple way of saying that we are coming like a big group of people from Ohio University, and yeah.
Tell me. I'm really interested in the story.
We have a big Rakanidi. Mary is one of those people. From this Rakanidi, and
who are the other members of the
I mean, just people who work from the same institution, and we feel like, oh, let's go to this conference. We want to save money. The more we are, the less we spend. The fewer we are, the more we spend. So, I mean, if we get a bigger group, and we call it a crowd of people going to this function. Yeah, that's how we just coined it, Tarakanindi, because because of the a big group of people coming from the same institution and trying to share resources and having fun and at the same time benefiting academically and with regard to our professional development. So, most of the time they've been getting it right. For students, I think KESSA should just continue supporting students. That's something very, very important to me, because when the first time I went to KESSA, I was a student, and I didn't pay like a full amount of registration or anything. So they gave sponsorship. Getting that registration waiver and I don't think they gave accommodation, but the registration waiver, that's a good amount of money to save as a student. I mean, that's something they should continue doing, because I benefited like twice or 3 times, I think. Yeah. I won the best poster award. Yeah, best poster award, and yeah. It was good. At least that one was going to my CV, and when I tell people, oh, I got the best poster award, and I was like, yeah.
And do you remember what the poster was about?
It was about app development, MIT app development for Swahili language learning. So I developed an app for Swahili learning, and it's a vocabulary app. So I made a presentation of all the stages I followed to produce a vocabulary app for Swahili language.